So it's better not to use Tor. You attract attention, or is that not what you say? What's the most safest way? To use Tor or to use not to use Tor?
Well, I think nobody really does the attack which I was describing in previous slides. It's a good question, I don't know. Because both ways you can be, your anonymity is in danger. I think, right now I think it's better not to use Bitcoin with Tor. Because, because Tor, if you store it, it attracts attention, and if you use Tor, there are so-called Tor exit relays, and there are just 1,000. So if I inject one more exit relay, there is, or like maybe 50 relays, I will have a lot of users, Bitcoin users kind of to me. And if you don't use Tor, just your internet service provider or NSA can track your transactions. Probably you would prefer NSA know your transactions than some unknown hacker.
Does this also apply to I2P?
So in general, yes, because this is a feature of Bitcoin. So I don't use any feature of Tor itself. I think it will apply if you. So you know, I2P, it also has so-called hidden services, and you can go outside. Yeah. So if you go outside through I2P, the same will apply. If you use any VPN, the same attack will apply.
Would you then recommend any of the alternative coins which have the anonymity features built into their design?
I think I will not recommend any. So for transaction graph analysis, there is so-called zero coin. I didn't go into much detail, just skimmed through the paper. I think it works, so you will break the links between addresses. They still recommend to use Tor to avoid IP leakage. Well, what I would do if I really wanted to stay anonymous, I would generate a transaction on my computer, put it a memory stick or write it down the hex, go somewhere else in the internet cafe, and just send this transaction from there. There is an option to use online wallet, but you need to, if you do really something, it's gonna be the same if you use your bank card. You don't want to buy something illegal with your
Maybe if you then perhaps from the start on connect to a web wallet through Tor, make sure that the certificate is valid, and then make payments through there.
I would maybe yes, but still you put a lot of trust to the owner of the web-based wallet, because then later maybe you will first say you buy a gun with some of your Bitcoin addresses. It will be stored in the online in the wallet. So and maybe you will do different transactions in this wallet. Between these addresses.
Please continue with the next part.
Yeah.
If there are any questions, I can
sure.
answer.
Yeah, but the second part is actually quite fast. Yesterday I was thinking how to describe this, and the initial incentive was to develop a rewarding system for Tor relays. But then I decided that this is a Bitcoin conference, and I need to explain what Tor is and what problems there are. So I was thinking what to do, and I went to the website, and I want theoretically to buy a song for 13 cents. Well, what should I do? Does anybody know mp3va.com? Who knows? So I will read, sorry, there is a parsable here. www.mp3va.com. No Nobody knows?
No.
Me neither. Would you put there, if you want to buy a song, would you put your credit card number? Like, you really want this song?
Yeah.
Would you put your credit card number?
Why not?
Okay, what?
It's real. It's real.
Me no. So, but I can buy this. Well, it's a very small amount. I mean, probably I can even like pay, and I allow myself to be cheated. Like, okay, it's just 13 cents, but I don't want to put my credit card number for this. Can I do something for like to avoid paying with money? So yeah, I want to pay 13 cents. I don't want to put my credit card number. I want to stay anonymous. Yeah, I don't want to pay anything. And well, maybe I don't have a cryptocurrency account. And you know, I actually mine some bitcoins and I don't really want to spend them so easily. But what can I do? Maybe I can work. Or I can maybe mine. So the idea is very simple actually. Who knows about Bitcoin mining pools here? So almost everybody, and I will describe shortly. So if you do Bitcoin mining nowadays by yourself, the chances that you mine a block are really, really, really low. It will take you about years to mine a new block from your computer without any specialized device. But then, well, you mine for a year, you don't find anything, you're set. Well, it's like a lottery. But if you find your friends or if you connect to many people and you start to mine together, so what are the chances for millions of people, at least one of the person among million to win a lottery? Well, much higher than for one person to win a lottery. So that's the idea of mining pools. People just join together, try to find a block, try to mine a block, and if one of them finds a solution, then they split the reward among the participants. So everybody earn a very small portion of the reward of bitcoins, but the income like comes every day or every couple of days, and the variation is quite low. So the same idea applies here. So this is the website. It connects to the mining pool. It gets some work, and then if somebody wants to buy a song, they just join this. They just receive some mining work from the website. They work for the website. All of them, some of them sold the work provided by the mining pool. Then the website transfers this work to the mining pool, keeps the reward, and gives the songs to the participants. So what are the results? The results are that I don't need any money to do this. I see this, there is going to be some button on the web browser, which I press mine. I wait for, I don't know, a couple of hours or maybe a day. It works in the background, or I can leave a computer easily working for a day in the office. And then I get the song. I pay for the electricity, but I don't need to enter any credit card number. And if you use this scheme, allows you to do anonymous micro payments if you send them through Tor. And this basically ends the presentation. Yeah.
This seems like such an incredibly obvious way of doing micropayments that I wonder why this hasn't been done before.
So before thinking about this idea, so at first I came up with this idea, and then I decided to look deeper about the previous research. So previously, people suggested to use to rent your CPU to do some computational work for some products, but more can you give me? Like, I don't know, maybe you can cite some scientific problem. So, like, 5 years ago, like, you have one problem, somebody has another problem, this was not possible to do. But right now there is Bitcoin and the whole mining infrastructure. So this what allow us to do this micropayment right now.
Well, and would you be able to, this necessarily always needs to run in JavaScript? I don't actually see any technical down, you could do this, I think, I'm pretty sure. Would it be fast enough?
No, I envisioned that you will have either a specific browser, like Tor browser bundle.
That would suck.
Might be, I don't know. It depends on the so this is a research idea. I was contacted by one person who asked me if he can implement this idea.
Right.
How it's gonna be done, like in real life, I don't know. Like as I see, this is gonna be a plugin for a browser. Maybe another browser. I think in JavaScript it will not really work.
What else?
Well, maybe JavaScript. I don't know if JavaScript has access to, for example, your GPU.
Well, to some extent, actually, yes.
But is this completely trustless? Because the mining pools, as far as I know, it is very difficult to have a completely. I mean, in some way, you trust that the mining pool operator gives you the reward you deserve.
Yes, but that's an entirely different problem from what's being described here. That's something between the mining pool and the website operator, right?
Yeah, okay.
I actually think that.
Yeah, but for mining pool,
that's
for mining pool doesn't really matter who joins. I mean, yes, of course, the mining pool can just one day decide to take all the money and kick out all the miners. But I think for big mining pools, it's just not profitable.
If Amazon would do this, for example, they would be their own mining pool.
Yeah.
But the problem is it's not going to work because it's GPUs even, but CPU for sure. You need millions of years, not just a few years.
No, it's
Yeah, I
just,
was wondering
like
about that.
I think
30 cents even, you're not
yeah,
going
the
to
thing
make
is that
30
you
cents.
you really need a lot of clients. So I checked the current market prices for cost of the coins, and on my CPU, this computer without using GPU, you will earn 3.8 cents per 24 hours. If you use GPU, it's gonna be order of magnitude.
On the CPU.
On CPU, it was 3.8.
I don't think you can make it.
Sorry?
I don't think so, but maybe I'll check the.
Yeah, you can check it. If I checked it on coinwars.com. You can check it. So, yeah, just check it.
Maybe that's a little hope because the next i7 generation will have SHA-256 integrated.
Really?
Yes.
Might be, but for me, I checked on my CPU, but when I was checking on GPU, it was just 10 times faster or something like this. But
No, that's like the newest announced one that will come in 2 years.
yeah, okay,
The current ones don't have it.
yeah.
I have a 100 gigahash ASIC miner for you. You can have it. You will not even make 13 cents. I don't think.
Well, you don't make money, but you convert money.
No,
Yeah,
you
but it's
don't-
really
you-
expensive.
you don't earn money. So if you
Yeah.
mine
Exactly.
from your
Why are you
CPU,
willing to pay for the electricity?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
also-
gonna be really expensive then. You pay like €2 electricity for.
yeah, you earn. Well, it's not like you earn. Sorry, you get, but then you pay 11 cents for electricity.
Yeah.
So you actually lose, but that's how you get.
Yeah,
Profit.
this is an entirely different angle.
Yeah.
Did you look at the BitShare system? Because I actually think they use a sort of proof of work in that system like this. That's called dedicated proof of stake. And I think it actually is a lot on a technical level like this. So
Okay.
it might be interesting, but not on the,
Yeah,
the share that is already described because
So how is it called again?
BitShares. BTS.
It shares.
Yeah.
So they use kind of this proof of work payment scheme.
They actually use proof of stake, but dedicated proof of stake.
Okay, well.
So they use that for also securing the network.
Okay.
But do they also do something in the browser as a micropayment?
No, but they use the same technique, so this could be used in that technique.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Another problem is that it might work today, but if the hashing rate goes up again, like it did the last
Yes,
few
that's
years.
true. Maybe.
It's not gonna
Yeah,
work
yeah, yeah,
anymore.
yeah. That's it's still. I mean, this is a research idea. It's like there is no even one implementation, and it depends highly on the exchange rate of cryptocurrencies. Maybe somebody will design a special currency for this, but yeah.
I just wanted to make a small remark. What we're discussing here, actually, on a hackathon in the U.S., there were some people who implemented this, and the funny anecdote of that is that when they tried to make a company out of this, they got
Exactly this.
yeah, very similar concept. They got sued. So.
That's in America. That's not even a real country.
Why did they get sued?
But which year was it?
Sorry?
Which year was it?
Actually, 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in Bitcoin subreddit, and I'm not really sure on what grounds they got sued. It's I have it somewhere in my endless sea of bookmarks, so I'll try to search it. But yeah, they couldn't. It's the source is on GitHub though. So,
Okay, great,
yeah.
great.
And before that, there was I think what was that band called Black Flag or Rise Against the administrator of that website was actually illegally using the JavaScript to let visitors mine Bitcoin. So and he
It was already in 2010 or in 2011 or something.
sorry.
That was really in 2010 or 2011.
A bit later, yeah.
That was,
But that would be an interesting idea for example,
Yeah.
NGOs or people that do good stuff, you know. Like, leave open our website, support us, and everybody does that.
Yeah, actually, Sally, I think actually I was designing this stuff for reward Tor relays, so where actually you can like give some access priority or more traffic. You can use it for donations. For example, I don't want to donate. I don't want to donate given my credit card number, but I'm willing maybe to leave it run my computer for 1 week
Yeah.
or on my GPU. That's fine for if I would like to support Wikimedia, for
Yeah,
example. So
I think it's a great idea.
yes.
If you take it really far, you could create a company that makes heaters. You get heat and music. No, I'm kidding, but yeah.
Yeah. So I don't. Maybe this browser will not work, but donating and supporting Tor relays, I think this might work.
Oh, by the way, about that browser, I noticed you had that script save plugin.
Yeah.
Did you notice that it's an absolute piece of crap?
It blocks JavaScript.
Sometimes. I mean, so I think it overtly blocks JavaScript. Like, sometimes it says that there are elements, and then you click on it, and there are no elements.
Well, what I do normally, I disable everything.
Yeah.
Then, if I need some JavaScript, I check the element, like or iframe, to see what is there, and just go over it. So I don't just enable everything from them. So, I prefer no script for Firefox, but I also like Chrome very much, so I need to make